Busan EFM's Prime News at 6.
Washington has reiterated its position on the issue of deploying the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense or THAAD battery on the Korean Peninsula, emphasizing the need to assure the security of itself and its allies against growing threats from North Korea. In a lecture at the Brookings Institution in Washington yesterday, U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Tony Blinken said, as long as the North does not stop and reverse its nuclear and missile programs, the U.S. will have to take steps. Blinken mentioned the THAAD deployment on the Korean Peninsula as a possible step the U.S. can take amid the North's threats while acknowledging China's opposition. He urged for China's cooperation to work with the U.S. and use its influence to bring about change from the North, citing Beijing's unique relationship with the regime.
It was decided that former lawmaker No Hye-chan will run as the single candidate in the Changwon-Seongsan election district for the Minju and Justice Party. No Hye-chan, a candidate of the Justice Party, and Ho Sung-moo, a candidate of the Minju Party, held a press conference at Changwon City Hall to officially announce the news. Both candidates requested 2 phone polls for people in the district to vote on their preferred candidate on the 27th and 28th. According to an agreement made on both sides, the survey results were not released. As Busan was chosen to be the candidate city of Korea for the annual general meeting of the African Development Bank being held in 2018, an inspection team for the bank visited Busan yesterday to inspect the facilities. The inspection team consisted of 6 people, including Mr. Mike Salau, senior advisor to the Secretary General Vice President, and visited the future conference hall location of Bexco and several hotels in the Haeundae and Nurimaru APEC House and checked various facilities where meetings will be held. A plan to allow nighttime swimming at Haeundae Beach starting this summer is promoted. An official from the Busan Haeundae-gu office said it is promoting a plan to extend the closing time for playing in the water from the existing 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. For the plan, the office has a policy to install a large night lighting system and a luminous buoy, and to add rescue men in the beach to prevent safety accidents. The cherry blossoms of Namcheondong, a representative colony of cherry blossoms in Busan, are in full bloom some 5 days after first starting blooming. The Busan Weather Agency said yesterday that the cherry trees are in full bloom on the roadside around Namcheon Idong Community Service Center in Suyeonggu. Cherry blossoms in this area began to bloom on the afternoon of the 24th, which was 2 days earlier than last year. The weather agency said it generally takes a week for cherry blossoms to come into full bloom after beginning to bloom. The reason why the cherry blossoms have fully bloomed in just 5 days this year was due to the recent warm temperature. Local professional baseball team Lotte Giants held a prayer ritual for the new season at Sajik Stadium this morning. The prayer ritual is a ceremony to pray for peace and good health for the team and all of the players and staff. After the ceremony, the team will train in Busan until tomorrow morning, where they will move to Seoul for the opening game of the new season against Nexon.